Okay, welcome to part two. This is the idealist part. So, if you had your way, what would your 21st century classroom or work environment look like? So, I would like to introduce or welcome you to Mr. Chin's 21st century chemistry class here at Claremont High's Age Academy. Let me get out my laser pointer. Here, this Age Academy is a new thing I made, which is the Aeronautical Ground Equipment Maintenance Academy. It's a new pathway for Claremont that focuses on combining air travel with common travel and our expectations of where travel's going and our need to meet it. With the three levels, from engineering all the way down to, fine equipment maintenance. So all levels of education. So career to college ready. And so what we're going to do, our commitment is we're going to embrace technology. That's going to be our first thing. You have to, no matter what. And what does that look like? Well, I would love to live stream every class. I would love to have complete parent involvement, and I would like to have complete community involvement. In doing that, I'm going to start with the backwards design, and I am a huge proponent of collaborative online project-based learning. So the backwards design I'm also in love with because I feel that students should be at home watching or listening to my lecture with a specific scaffolding and differentiation I've placed into it. In addition, they can sit with their parents and they can have someone assist them watching my videos and then referring to other things like Professor Dave Explains and all the other connections I'm going to make. But this collaborative online learning is I'm a huge proponent of, and I would prefer we had a lab partner from someone like for Peru. So in our case, we're going to be making jet fuel because we're in the Age Academy. Remember, we do aeronautical ground and equipment engineering. So we're going to do that together, something like that with backwards design. And then, I used to be a firefighter, and I would love to teach like the Fire Academy. And in the Fire Academy, every person had a job. Each person belonged to a team. Each person depends on the other person, right? But then we all knew each other's job. And all I can say, it was a fluid team, and we were like gears in a cycle. So you could rotate from one person's job to the other, and you knew the other person's pathway or whatever, but you specified in your own. So for instance, I was a paramedic, but I knew a little bit about hazmat, and then we had the truck companies, and so there's many things, but you have to learn everyone's job and then go to yours specifically. What else did I think? This is number 5. Oh, most of learning happens while not teaching. I think we all know this. You've been in it for a long time, Professor, so you know this. It happens in social moments, right? That's when new things happen, the human moments, the moments of human connection, and that doesn't happen when you're standing, lecturing about specific heat and heat capacity and E equals mc squared and all of that garbage of chemistry, right? That does nothing but put students to sleep. And so I would submit to you that school is just like chemistry. And the only way for a chemical reaction to take place is to increase what we call entropy or disorder. We need more collisions to make more reactions happen, and collisions require 2 molecules, the teacher and the student. That's why I put that here. So if you don't connect, there's no reaction, guaranteed. And that also follows the law of conservation of energy, of whatever you put into a reaction, you get out. So if you don't add energy into your students, or being proactive like Stephen Covey, right? If you don't do that, you're not going to get a reaction. It's that simple. That's it.